Bring incredible sound into every corner of your home with the new Wim Sound Smart Speaker. Get high-resolution audio with a 1.8-inch touchscreen, smart control, and modern design in one powerful speaker for just $299. From quiet mornings to lively family gatherings, Wim Sound makes every moment sound better and feel better, too. Create a home filled with sound you love. Ready to upgrade your sound? Shop now at Amazon and search Wim Sound. That's WIIMSOUND.
Welcome to Shooby Dooby Doo-Wop, a podcast where we talk about pop music, specifically by deep diving a randomly chosen UK top 10 singles chart from the past. And what a great UK top 10 singles chart from the past it's been this week. I'm Andy Robinson.
And I'm James Cook.
And which top 10 UK singles chart from the past are we looking at this week, James?
It's the 16th of April 2010.
What a great UK top 10 singles charts from the past. It seems only fair that we should recount what you might have missed if you didn't listen to part one. If not, why not? But also, you know, they're all there.
Yeah, I mean, you can listen to the songs. The links are in the description to our YouTube and Spotify playlists.
At number 10, it's a non-mover. It's Parachute by Cheryl Cole, or just Cheryl.
It's a melancholic love song with Bruce Forsyth phrasing.
Down 2 places at number 9, it's Justin Bieber featuring Ludacris with I'm Just Like Baby, 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 Baby. You know the song.
It's teeny bop pop simplicity that strangely annoys people that it's not for.
Down 2 places at number 8, it's Only a Rude Boy by Rihanna.
A sexy dance track whose video reminds me of former Foreign Secretary Douglas Hurd.
Up 2 places to number 7, it's Inna with the song Hot.
Romanian popcorn that someone couldn't make it to the end of. Andy.
Up 10 places to number 6, it's absolutely a song I could finish. It's Carry Out by Timbaland featuring Justin Timberlake.
And like a takeaway, it gives you instant gratification but may not be that good for you.
You can listen to all of those songs and the ones we're about to talk about and our extra tracks we talk about in our Patreon content where me and James analyse, deep dive, let's say...
But this sentence is getting away from you. What are we plugging? Are we plugging the playlists or are we plugging the Patreon?
Both. Go on then, you do it. Oh, you've quite right, James.
Do one or the other.
I've got myself very excited. Do one, I'll do the other.
You can check out all of the songs that we talk about this week by going to our YouTube and Spotify playlists. The links are in the description.
And you can check out all the songs we... No, I'm being silly. There are half a dozen songs on this playlist that me and James talk about that never ever made the top 10, and you can access them through our, joining our Patreon, which we'd be really grateful for. Or even you can just enjoy this one. And leave us a review while you're there. We'd appreciate that.
Here's a little taster of what's coming up in our bonus tracks this week. What are the dog days?
Dark days, bad days,
yeah.
Times of ruin.
I think that's harsh on dogs, isn't it? A dog day? Brilliant. We're going to the park. We're going to fetch a stick. If you're a woman and you don't want to queue for a toilet, go and see a Half Man Half Biscuit.
That's the gig to go to.
That's the gig to go to. Sails on your boat.
I haven't got a boat.
I haven't got a boat. I didn't go on Bullseye.
That's exactly where I was going to go. Plus, this is in the Patreon content. That means we don't have to check and reveal ourselves to the ignoramuses we are.
Join our community now at patreon.com/ShoobyPodcast.
Number 5.
It's a non-mover at number 5. It's a former number 1. It's Pass Out by Tiny Temper.
Yes, this was everywhere, I remember at the time. Do you?
No. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? It was everywhere, was it?
Yeah.
I can't really remember.
Out and about on the radio. It was featured on loads of television shows as trailers because, them programmes like to appear hip and trendy.
And it was a hip and trendy song, wasn't it?
Very much.
It was a number 1. Yeah. It won the best single at the Brits. It won best contemporary song at the Ivor Novellos. And it would spend over a year in the chart. So yeah, it was. You're right, it was everywhere. It was a big old hit for Tiny Temper.
It's been a treat to reacquaint myself with it this week, I'm going to say.
We should also mention Labyrinth.
Is he the other fella?
Yeah, he's the uncredited collaborator on this song.
Okay.
Born Timothy Mackenzie. What was the name of the group that Labyrinth formed with Sia and Diplo?
Give me a clue.
I've given you all the clues you possibly need. Come on, it's Labyrinth, Sia and Diplo.
Lapsy Dip.
Shorter.
Labidi. Libido?
No, LSD.
Of course.
He'd go on to have his first solo UK top 10 hit later in the year with Let the Sun Shine and a number 1 in 2012 with Beneath Your Beautiful with Emily Sandé.
Well done, Labyrinth. We applaud you for your contribution to the panoply of pop as well, even though you're not the main artist on this record, let's say.
He reminds me of the Babe.
What Babe?
The Babe with the power.
What power?
The power of voodoo.
Who do?
You do.
Do what?
Remind me of the Babe.
I feel I've been coerced into that conversation.
Labyrinth.
I mean, we've just talked about Carry Out, haven't we, in part 1?
Yeah.
That's an American take on it. I'm going to say this is about as British as it can get,
Yeah, 'cause
anyways.
it's about getting so drunk you pass out.
Yeah, partially. Great words, hasn't it? Let's chuck them out. I'll show you the chords. It's a simple 2-chorder, essentially, which it's a F minor and a... Is it?
What?
That's it, innit? That's kind of the backing, although it starts off in a half beat, moves into the 4 beat later on. Very exciting, great words, such as he's in charge now, he's a star and he booked his fucking cast out. He lives a very, very, very wild lifestyle. Heidi and Audrina eat your heart out. Who are Heidi and Audrina, do you know?
Well, Heidi was a little Swiss girl who lived in the Alps.
That's right, that's one I saw it as.
Yeah, and who's the other one?
Audrina.
Audrey was a friend of my mum's.
There she is again. We already mentioned it in part 1. All our mum's friends turning up as LSD nearly said. LCD sound system, not libido system. I used to listen, you don't want to bring Arm's house. I got so many clothes, I keep some in my aunt's house.
Yes, so that line there.
Yeah.
I've got so many clothes, I keep them in my aunt's house.
Brilliant. No?
What a good relationship you've got with your aunt.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Hey, I've got so many clothes. Can I keep some of the clothes in your house, please, auntie?
It's a humour, isn't it?
How's that going to work? What, are you going to go there in the morning, like in your dressing gown, to go and get your clothes that you need to wear? What if she lives a long way away?
He's got it sorted. Tiny Temper.
Right,
As Fight the Fairy on YouTube comment says, I love Tiny Temper tracks. Not all rappers have to go on about drugs and their dicks. Disturbing London, about to branch out. Soon I'll be king like Prince Charles' child. Yeah? Nice.
And of course, he is the king now.
I particularly like the beginning when it's a bit messy and he goes, ugh, what happened? It's okay, I'm good. And then into it, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Someone just waking up from passing out, I'm going to say that implies.
Now, I read on the internet a fact about this song. This is the quote. I'll tell you what it said. It says, "It is thought this hardcore British rap track is the first UK chart topper to use the C word."
Huh?
Yeah. And I went, is it? And I listened to it.
It says crazy. I'm just scanning. It says crazy in there.
No, I'll get to this. I'll explain it all, Andy. Don't worry. I listened to it with what's the ear equivalent of a jeweler's eyepiece? I was really listening. The C word is in this. Has it been censored? Has it been cut out? And then I look through the lyrics to go, is there one in there? Do you know what it is?
What?
He name checks Scunthorpe. That's what happens.
Who said it's a C word?
Some idiot on the internet.
Well, here's another two about to analyse more lyrics. Let's try and make out other dodgy things he said. They say hello, they say hola, then they say bonjour. I'm pissed I never got to fly on a Concorde. Now, he's been to Southampton, but he's never been to bleep, delete. Terrible.
S something, Horp.
I'm fucking crazy with the kicks, call me Jean-Claude. I'm about to be a bigger star than my mum thought. Nice. His mum and his aunt play a very important familiar role. Because every day I got a groupie at my front door. Now I drive past the bus I used to run for. Where's my effing clap? Where's my effing uncle? Ugh. Come on. What a joy.
And of course his father-in-law is the head of Saga Holidays.
You mentioned this last time we covered Tiny Tempers going about drinking from the bottle. He's married into the Saga household, family, estate, whatever.
Do you think they play this on the cruises?
You would hope so.
I would what?
Hope so. He walks alone just because he was born alone. He chirps just for fun. He never ever call a phone. He leaves in the club, never walks home. DL the fucking foundation cornerstone. Fairly famous. I'm sort of known. Fairly famous. This is good for your first song. And if your son doesn't, I bet your daughter knows. We talked about that in part 1, James, that the young girls really know what's going on in pop music. It doesn't matter what the fellas think. I could carry on. To be honest, James, I can just feel myself wanting to sing this song.
Yeah, I feel the big takeaway here is that you really, really want to do a cover version of this song.
I wouldn't mind. In which
You
style?
want to be Tiny Temper,
In which style? Give me a style. Look, no, that's
but
not,
you're too damn tall to be Tiny Temper.
I love Tiny Temper. I've got a bit of a boy crush on him.
You'd have to be Massive Temper.
I really like him.
I'm glad.
I like the intro as well. Now this, I had a little look at this, James. The intro, the little drum intro. I'll do it while I've got my guitar. It's got a weird little drum intro. Yeah, I thought that's a sample. As it turns out, because I googled it, it's not. But I thought that. There are a lot of funny animals around the world. So good with the aristocrats among the mink. I thought it's from the theme from the Pink Panther, the sample, but apparently not.
No,
Might be.
Just an homage.
I love the words to the Pink Panther. It made me think of that song as well, so I was getting double bubble, as the Cockneys say.
Another song on your covers album. It's coming out soon, apparently. Sorry, for new listeners, that's me asking, did you watch the video?
It was really, really charming. Like I say, I've got a weird little crush on Tiny Temper.
But here's the thing, and it's not the only song that does this in this chart. You think he'd pass out and it's all about having a great time and big night out until you pass out. They don't do that in the video.
No.
It's just them in a dark room.
Looking great.
But you go, doesn't look like much of a night out. This is what you're singing about. We're having a great time. There's two of you in a cupboard. What's going on?
I disagree. I think it's nothing but charming. I miss Tiny Temper, so I had a little look what he's up to these days. I thought he's retired on some big cruise, probably having a gin and tonic with his feet up, playing deck bowls or whatever they do on a cruise. What does he do on a cruise?
I don't know. I've never been on one.
A few comedians I've heard he's have very troublesome gigs. Anyway, I thought Tiny Temper had retired, but at the time of recording, he's just done the Capital Radio Jingle Bell Ball, and looking at the 12-song set list, I would have loved at least a half of it. Well done, Tiny Temper, thanks.
Number 4.
Down 2 to number 4, it's Telephone by Only Lady Gaga.
No, Andy.
What?
This is also featuring Beyonce.
Is she on it? I wondered who the other voice was.
Yeah. And this is number 1 single as well.
Yep.
Lady Gaga's 4th of 6 and Beyonce's 5th of 6.
A modern classic.
Yeah, this was on our playlist, but this was the first week where I really listened to it, yeah?
Really?
Really listened to it with my ears.
And did you like it?
Yeah, I did like it. There's a lot going on, isn't there?
Oh, it's great, isn't it? I mean, so much detail, so many hooks, so many choruses, so much flying about. That's even before we watch the video, which I'm sure we'll get into in a short while.
Yeah, do you want to talk about... We could talk about the video now if you want, or we could talk about the song. What do you want to do?
Let's talk about the video. I remember seeing it, James. Channel 4, back in the day, they had a thing where they'd show a video about 11 o'clock in the evening. It was a world premiere, or at least certainly the British premiere. I remember Franz Ferdinand on there with Do You Wanna? I remember seeing Rude Box by Robbie Williams at one of these Channel 4 things. The Telephone video featuring what we're talking about made a real impact on me. And back in 2010, you couldn't necessarily access it as easily now, so you just wait to watch it again. I would.
So you should say it's directed by Jonas Ackerland.
Yes, who he?
Well, he's a music video director. He has directed the following: Smack My Bitch Up,
By The Prodigy, and a brilliant video. We all remember the twist ending of that.
Ray of Light,
Madonna, another great video.
My Favourite Game,
The Cardigans, when they're racing around. See, I'm trying to bring in not just the artist, James. I'm trying to bring in my memory of the video.
yeah.
Speeding cars, looking great. Thanks, Nina. Another pop crush.
Canned Heat.
Jamiroquai?
Yeah.
Is that the one when he's in the room? It's spinning upside down.
No, that's Virtual Insanity.
Yeah, right.
Beautiful Day.
You two, they're hanging around in an airport on that video. Little spoiler, that's coming up in this top 5.
Beautiful.
Old Christina Aguilera, not
Less
old.
of the old.
No, apologies.
Moves Like Jagger.
Maroon 5 and Christina again.
Doom and Gloom.
Rolling Stones, we've covered that in one of our Patreon.
Yeah, that was a
extra
bonus
tracks.
track one. And Me Julie.
Ali G.
Ali G and Shaggy.
They're good videos, aren't they? Well done, Mr. Ackland.
So the video all takes place in a sexy prison, and Lady Gaga has some sunglasses made of fags.
Let's do it. I mean, this video, I'm glad you mentioned the word sexy. I'm glad you mentioned the sunglasses. This song revealed fetishes to me that I never knew I had.
Yeah, you like sunglasses made of fags, do you? Is that your
Seemingly.
thing?
All right, as Lee Wash here at 8653 on YouTube says, me as a child, cool costumes. Me now, well, this is homoerotic.
Yeah, there's a lot of titting around in their pants, isn't there?
Oh, it's so appealing. Everyone looks great. I even like the font at the beginning. I think, I'm in. The font's appealing.
That was the thing. That was the thing that got you.
No, I've
What a sexy font.
Wow, look at the font on that.
This is why you don't get invited to christenings. Hey, did you notice all the mobiles was Virgin Mobile?
A lot of product placement in there. I like the fact that when she strip searched at the beginning, walking down the prison cell, the guards walk away saying, I told you she didn't have a dick.
Yeah, because there was an internet rumour, wasn't there, that Lady Gaga was a man.
So she's immediately playing with her public perception in this.
Yeah, and then she gets out of prison, she's released, and she's picked up by Beyonce in the Pussy Wagon from the Kill Bill movies.
That's right. Beyonce says things to her, you've been a very, very bad girl.
Yeah.
You know, all this stuff.
They share a panini.
They do have a panini together.
Yep.
Hey, Justin Timberland and Timberlake would be impressed with that. Listen to part one for that joke.
And then they make a sandwich with all kind, not in that way.
Once you kill a cow, you got to make a burger, as Lady Gaga says herself.
And then they kill everyone.
In a restaurant.
Yeah.
There's some bits of wisdom. Beyonce says to Lady Gaga, trust is like a mirror. You can fix it if it's broke, but you still see the crack. I like it when they all look like Hell's Angels, weird Hell's Angels version at the end. The costumes are striking. Everyone looks great. There's weird little directorial glitches they put in there. Really appealing.
She uses Coke cans as rollers.
That's right. That's another bit of product placement.
Which is apparently a thing she did when she was growing up. Is that them now?
They're turning up in their pussy wagon.
Yeah. As soon as I saw the sunglasses made of fags, I just thought, well, that'll smell.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a dirty grittiness to it, despite all the high-end production
And
values.
here's the thing. I don't think you get an idea of how good the song is from watching the video.
You get distracted by how good the song is because there's so much to watch and look at, and it's not really to... I mean, what's this song about, James?
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with being in a sexy prison and wearing sunglasses made of fags, is
What's it about? We've done it so often, this subject.
It's about being out, having a party, having a disco, and someone keeps ringing you on your phone. Isn't it annoying when you're out in the club and your phone keeps ringing?
Yeah.
Isn't that annoying?
I mean, we've just had Timberland and Timberlake. We've had Tiny Temper. And now we've got Lady Gaga and Beyonce being great. What a fantastic run this is. For brevity's sake, James, it's essentially just a three-chord. You know the feeling. And it goes on around that pretty much throughout it. Nothing wrong with that.
Lady Gaga told MTV News that this song is about her fear of suffocation. And it's not necessarily literally about having a phone that keeps ringing when you're in the club. Because A, how would you hear it? B, a lot of clubs are underground. How are you getting reception? And also, if you don't want people to ring you when you're in the club, don't take your phone.
Well, she's a beautiful weirdo, Lady Gaga, as opposed to beautiful monsters. Or everyone, you know, so there's that, isn't it? I'm all for this bit of distraction in the world, let's call it. It seems to be with the video and the words about dancing in a club and the... Again, like you say, distracted by the video, but when you just listen to it, it builds and builds and builds, and it becomes quite ornate, doesn't it? I never realised till this week.
She said it's more about the phone ringing in her head, Yeah. She doesn't want to have to think about all the, the worries of everyday life while she's having a lovely time.
Once upon a time, James, we talked about how Eddie Grant, who didn't want to dance, that was a reaction to the UK, wasn't it? His position in the global geopolitical world. So... I mean, a lot simpler from Lady Gaga.
Written with LaShawn Daniels and Darkchild, whose real name is Rodney Jerkins, which is like a character from Python. Yeah. They worked on...
You sure it's not Rodney Gherkins?
I'm pretty sure. The Boy Is Mine.
Oh, yeah. Who sang... Go on, remind me.
Brandy and Monica.
My recall is not as sharp as usual today.
It's not right, but it's okay.
Max Bygraves.
Yeah, correct.
Whitney Houston.
If You Had My Love.
Is that Whitney again?
If You Had My... No.
Go on, who is it?
J-Lo. Say My Name.
Say my name, Destiny's Child.
And Holler.
Aye, Jason Derulo.
No, Spice Girls.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Holler. Is that me you're looking for? This was originally written for Britney Spears.
Okay.
And then it was going to be a duet of Lady Gaga and Britney Spears, but it didn't work out. Now, I don't know what that means, whether it was a scheduling thing or whether they tried it and it didn't work, but that's what I read.
Okay. I mean, Beyonce, you feel, is inherently a part of this record. I can't imagine anyone else singing this part, to be honest.
So phones, huge culturally, and by 2010, smartphones were out and we are where we are now.
We have covered one before about Our Mate Dancing, Don't Ring Me Up, and there's Mabel, of course, which we haven't covered yet. We will one day, James. Let's aim high. But this idea of Our Mate Dancing, so Don't Ring Me Up, you couldn't write that song in the 60s, could you? I'm out dancing, don't ring me up, because I'll be by my mum's stairs and on the table, you know. So it's a new technology with a new songwriting trope.
So I was looking at all the times phone or telephone has been in the title of a UK hit single. It's not as many times as you think. And you'd think it would have ramped up recently, but it hasn't really.
Okay.
So can you think of any songs with phone or telephone in the title?
I got your number, it's the one across the hall. Blondie sing a song, and it was a cover version, but again, a very different version of telephones, because she had to be by the table by the hall. There's that one.
Hanging on the Telephone got to number 5 in 1978.
I feel I should know them. Go on, give me a clue.
Some of them were quite obscure, and I'd not heard of them
Yeah, go on.
ever. Top 10 hits. Telephone Man.
ELO, of course.
That's Telephone Line.
All right.
Telephone Man was by Mary Wilson. But
Hey, baby, I'm the telephone man.
they both came out in 77.
Love that record.
He's on the Phone by Saint Etienne.
Oh, yeah,
Got to number 11. Kiss Me Through the Phone, which we've talked about.
Soldier Boy.
Yeah. A cover version of this by the Glee cast.
There they are. As we mentioned in part 1, they're also knocking about with a version of Don't Stop Believing. So, you know, Glee cast informing the charts in this era.
So this is very much the most successful song with phone or telephone in the title. The second most, got to number 2 in 2021, Calling My Phone by Lil TJ and Six Lack.
Okay.
I don't even know if that's how you say that.
No. I'm unfamiliar with that. We'll get to it one day, James.
Call Rosie on the Phone by Guy Mitchell in 1957.
Okay.
There's a couple of others, but not as many as you'd think.
Yeah, all right.
And then I thought, I wonder how many songs there are about other different forms of communication. But
Have
then
you done it?
No, I haven't. I just don't. This is getting out of hand, James. You might have a problem.
I'm going to sit right down and write myself a letter.
Yeah.
The Letter by the Box Tops. Let's just do
Telegram Sam.
Yeah. What other forms of
No, I
communication?
don't want. I didn't want to do that specifically.
Just shouting, twist and shout by the Isley Brothers. That's a form of communication. We Don't Talk Anymore. That's about communication by Cliff Richard. Anything about smoke signals? Semaphore?
There was one about smoke signals, wasn't there? Didn't we do one?
Go on, let's say
Didn't we
did.
do one from the 50s that was about smoke signals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen to that old episode.
Anyway, I think the video is a distraction. The song is actually a lot better.
A great distraction, though. Better than the video. They work hand in hand in perfect... A bit like
I don't think they do work hand in hand. I think the video's got nothing to do with the song, and it keeps stopping the song in the video, and you lose all the momentum.
10 minutes of video.
Yeah. One of the great things about the song is how it builds. You said about how different layers come in and different hooks come in, and you completely lose that when they keep stopping the song
I think
do
I think the video
stuff.
is so good and striking, though. People would have bought the record and then maybe heard it. But, you know, that's true of all videos, really. There's a certain distraction, aren't they? As it says at the end of the video, and everyone's very disappointed that it hasn't happened yet, to be continued.
Yeah, and it hasn't, has it?
Touch of Thelma and Louise at the end, isn't there?
It's like the end of, the movie Flash Gordon.
Yeah.
It says the end, and then Ming's hand comes and takes the ring, and it says question mark, and you go, yeah, it was the end, though. He didn't do another one.
Bob Dylan, when he wrote his biography, called it autobiography rather, just called it part 1, and all the old fellas are waiting for part 2. Hey, we do part 1 and part 2 every week.
Yeah, but we
do part 2.
We make good on it. That's why we're better than Beyonce and Lady Gaga.
That's right. That's the way that was heading. Our apologies. Thanks for listening.
Father, or should I call you Steve? Since it's a new year, maybe we should start cooking fresh with fewer smoke alarms this time. Your cooking's improving, but I can see the stress in your eyes. Anna's mom used this Blue Apron assemble and bake thing during our playdate. Pre-chopped ingredients, over 40 grams of protein, and just one pan to clean up. She just tossed it in the oven and boom, plating like she's got followers. So go to blueapron.com, Steve. Make 2026 the year you win dinner. Blue Apron. Get $50 off your first 2 orders plus free shipping with code STIR50. Terms and conditions apply. Visit blueapron.com/terms for more.
Bring incredible sound into every corner of your home with the new Wim Sound smart speaker. Get high-resolution audio with a 1.8-inch touchscreen, smart control, and modern design in one powerful speaker for just $299. From quiet mornings to lively family gatherings, Wim Sound makes every moment sound better and feel better, too. Create a home filled with sound you love. Ready to upgrade your sound? Shop now at Amazon and search Wim Sound. That's WIMSOUND.
Number 3.
It's a non-mover at its peak of number 3. It's She Said by Plan B.
It's a non-mover. It's certainly not a non-groover. I love this record. Hey, we've just been talking about Lady Gaga and Beyonce's video for Telephone. There's a video for this. Check it out on our playlist. A very different take on a pop video, isn't it? That's so American, Lady Gaga one. This is very British, this video, I'm saying.
Yes, because it is from... Well, the song is from an album called The Defamation of Strickland Banks.
Yes.
Which was a concept album all about this character, Strickland Banks, who is arrested for a crime he did not commit. That's where the video comes in.
That's right. Now, this week, James, I liked this song at the time. I heard it again, a bit like Pass Out by Tiny Temper. It was all around, I felt. I never realised till this week the lyrical concept behind this song and I suppose the album. Pretty interesting, yeah?
Yeah, I loved this album when it came out. I listened to it all the time.
Yeah. What other good songs are on it?
There's one called Stay Too Long. That was the other one that I really liked, and I like this one.
And is it all about this story, which we'll no doubt be looking into?
Yeah, kind of. He's playing this part, Strickland Banks, who's like a soul singer.
Yeah.
With a high voice. It's all sort of one narrative, sort of.
Go on, tell us what this song and video is about, or do you want me to do it?
It's about how he is in court because she said some stuff that is incriminating, and he's arguing that it's not true.
You're being very coy. He's being accused of sexual assault in this song, isn't he? Yeah, I never realised it. Like I said, I just heard it. I thought it was just a song about she said this, that and the other. But it's a story about a singer who had a one-night stand with a woman. She's accusing him of sexual assault, isn't she? And he's saying, let's do it, let's do the words, rather than me trying to recount it as an unreliable narrator. A Stoned Roses 45 on YouTube says, Plan B needs a Plan C. Before we get into the lyrics, James, I'm going to say this record sounds live. It doesn't sound overly produced. It's got a real groove to it. He's singing great. It's marvellous, isn't it? Catchy as hell, and yet what we're about to talk about, very unusual for a pop song. So it's got all them hooks in, hasn't it, for the chorus, which you wouldn't acknowledge, I love you, boy, I love you, so I love you, bit, 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 bit. Lovely little rhythmic shifts. And the verse goes, I'm up in courts pleading my case from the witness box, telling the judge and the jury the same thing I said to the cops. The day that I got arrested, I'm innocent, I protested. She just feels rejected and has had her heart broke by someone she's obsessed with.
This has got bigger than I ever could have planned, like that song by the Zootons, Valerie.
Nice. He's set up the rhyme for saying, I'm saying all this in the stand while my girl cries tears in the gallery before, so it doesn't sound quite as sticky out as that marvellous words.
I love how it starts. The kind of doodly-doo, doodly-doo.
Yep, the drums, when the drums come in with the thing, they sound real and recorded in the room, which, I'm not saying is better, but unusual for 2010.
It stands out, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Amongst the songs we've listened to so far.
Like I say, with the video a little bit, Lady Gaga and Beyonce and everybody dancing around either in a prison or in a restaurant or wherever else, all looking great. It's got that in the courtroom drama. All the jury are singing, have a bit of a dance, but it's got a touch of the Dennis Potter vibes, I think.
Yeah, they're regular people.
Yeah.
They're not dancers. They're not sexy dancers.
No, and they look like they're miming and singing along, and, like the way the world works sometimes in Dennis Potter land, it explains the song great. As RGQ QWERTY 63 on YouTube says, this is a song you always hear in clothes shops.
It is, isn't it? You always hear this.
Thought it was good.
Spotted. Plan B, Benjamin Balance-Drew, to give him his real name, said, when I wrote it...
What?
Benjamin Balance-Drew.
Really?
Yes. When I wrote it, I thought of it as a cool album track, but the more I heard it, the more I thought, you C-bomb, you Scunthorpe. You made a complete pop song. I'm proud of it because the song changed my life, but I do kind of hate it in a way too.
Okay, why? Because he's popular and he doesn't want to be singing it all the time.
Maybe. But then he said, one day I got a letter from a kid who told me my record helped him get through his time in prison and he wanted to be a better person. It was at that moment that I realised what I'd set out to achieve.
Okay.
I kind of get it. Here's Plan B, and all of a sudden he's got a massive pop hit. Yeah. And he's like, oh, am I going to be known as the She Said guy forever?
Well, you do wonder, I was thinking about Plan B. He had a great album afterwards called Ill Manners.
Which was a movie as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
IMDb rating 7.1.
So it's strange, here we are in 2025, James, I was thinking, when we're talking about this top 10. In part one, we mentioned Justin Bieber. Who would have thought 15 years later, Justin Bieber would still be about, and Plan B has kind of disappeared a bit, hasn't it? You would have thought he would have been, I don't know, maybe he's happy and he's made loads of money. I hope so. Thanks, Benjamin, whatever your name is again.
Benjamin Balance-Drew. nominated for Best Single at the Brits, won the most performed work at the Ivor Novellos, and the album won Best Album, and Plan B won Songwriter of the Year.
As Harley PieTrack5214 on YouTube says, he was like the Justin Timberlake of the UK charts back then. I think that's a good argument. Lisa Lockwood Forbes, 5304, says...
Is this going to be the world's poshest YouTube comment?
I'll try it in a posh voice.
Yeah.
I can't do a posh voice,
I feel like we should
James.
put suits on to read this comment.
Lisa Lockwood Forbes,
Yes.
5304.
Oh, of the Hampshire Lockwood Forbes.
Yes.
Yes.
She plays most of their songs and ramps it up. Ramps it up's not particularly posh. Do it video!
Yeah.
Who's got a starring role in it that you would recognise from elsewhere? James, this is basic stuff.
Oh, I watched it this week.
She plays one of the, I'm guessing maybe the girlfriend, not the accuser, maybe someone who's, I don't know who she plays. I was watching it for the dancing. It's got Vicky McClure in it anyway, you know, that woman from wherever she's from. Shane Meadows films, she's great in the Shane Meadows films. Thanks for Vicky McClure for all your contribution to the world of drama.
Yeah, and it feels it's from a similar universe as the Shane Meadows films, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a tackiness to it. It's great. An unusual record to be in the top 10. You know, we've got to be grateful for that alone, eh, James? Carl P7249 on YouTube says, I sang this in court yesterday, didn't go down too well and the prison officers didn't dance along, got down to the cells for a couple of hours, I felt totally cheated, #false advertising.
Number 2.
Up 6 places to number 2 this week, it's OMG by Just Usher on his own, no one else is there.
No, Andy, he's featuring Will.i.am.
That's right, I'm only being silly.
OMG, of course, a
OMG.
tribute to the 80s synth pop band Orchestral Manoeuvres in the Gark. Haha.
Email us into shoobypodcast@gmail.com if you don't think that's true.
Okay, ignore this song we're about to talk about. If someone says to you, OMG, what does that mean?
Means, oh my God.
Not in this case, though.
Usher, you knobhead.
It's oh my gosh,
Yeah, I like
which
it.
I find very charming that it's oh my gosh. I suppose it'd be like George Michael's hit Jeepers to a Child or Meatloaf's Bat Out of HE double hockey sticks. Just a way of not blaspheming in the song. Well done. Oh my gosh. I say Usher, Will.i.am wrote it, so it's on him.
As Veni Vidic 2175 on YouTube said, the noughties and early 10s were like a non-stop party, but now it seems the party has ended and we're all depressed.
I think you've just got old, mate.
Yeah, sorry, Veni Vidic. All right, then let's try this YouTube comment. This is a better one. You can't argue with this. This is by Real Life, and it's in capitals, James, too. Mm-hmm. They say, music requires your presence on the dance floor instead of standing around stupidly looking at each other. That's what this record's got all over again, despite it not being about dancing. And we've said it before in the previous parts of this podcast, not about dancing, but that's exactly what it exists for, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a dancey record about a woman that Usher has seen.
He's impressed.
He's very impressed, so much so that he says, oh my gosh. I wonder if it's that posh YouTube comment woman from the last song we talked about.
Lisa Lockwood Forbes,
Yeah, it's probably-
5304.
Yeah, and you think, oh, that's quite sweet that he's saying, oh my gosh. That's quite a sweet thing. But then he does say, honey got a booty like pow, pow, pow. Honey got some boobies like wow, oh, wow. Like he's 8 years old.
Yep.
I don't know if you're aware of this, but there was a controversy over whether that bit of the song is plagiarised.
Go on.
The tune of honey got a booty like pow, pow, pow.
Yeah.
That bit. Because there's an episode of The Simpsons
There they are.
called Dude, Where's My Ranch? In 2003, where for some reason Homer Simpson is trying to write Christmas songs on a piano, and he writes the lines, Christmas in December, wow, 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 give me tons of presents, now, now, now.
Before 2010.
Yeah, so this is 7 years previously, and
Nice.
some DJs on an American radio station went, hey, this sounds like this.
Could have happened, couldn't it?
And I'm going, nah, surely not. And then I watch the clip, and it does. It sounds so much like it. But surely it's just a coincidence. There's no way Will.i.am has nicked that from The Simpsons.
What do you mean there's no way? There's absolutely... We've talked about Will.i.am before. He's nicked things from Bollywood. He even nicks from himself on this record.
In what way?
Everyone is saying the crowd chanting noise you hear on it throughout. Loads of people are saying this is from a French crowd reacting to I Got a Feeling by Black Eyed Peas. Do you not know this?
Oh, no, I didn't know. I didn't know where the crowd noise came from.
Yeah, so that's what it is apparently. It's a French crowd going mad from a TV show called Tarata or something. And will.i.am heard the crowd chanting along. So
J'ai une feeling.
yeah, that's what I mentioned in part one, isn't it? That it's unique, James, to have a crowd chanting along to another song, making a new one. Well done, will.i.am, even though you nicked from The Simpsons. I carumba. There's a lot of arguments around it. There's something about Usher said that T-Pain should never use autotune, and yet after that he did loads on this record, so people were digging into that. I don't really care about that so much.
I find the autotune a little jarring. It was mostly on will.i.am's vocal bits, isn't it?
Going on about Shorty, I always like it when a pop rap star calls a girl Shorty.
Is that Tiny Temper?
Maybe. It takes about a while to get going. All that crowd noise comes in. It's got its own unique sound to it. I don't deny that, but I like it better when the crowd do one and the drums kick in. I think it's happening then.
This is an American #1, which meant that Usher became the first artist to have an American #1 in the 90s, noughties, and 2010s. There's only been one other who had an American #1 in the 90s, noughties, and 2010s.
I don't know.
Female?
Britney?
It is Britney.
Woohoo! 500,000 pop points to me. You had to give me a bit of help.
Well, I need to give you the gender.
Yeah, all right then. Do you watch video?
Yeah.
He's in a boxing ring with loads of hot women and lasers around him. Job done.
Yeah. Again, like an 8-year-old would have written it.
Dancing like Michael Jackson. The ghost of Michael Jackson is appearing in this chart.
And of course, will.i.am's real name is Wilberforce is American. Email shoobypodcast@gmail.com if you spot any inaccuracies during the show.
All right, then. I'm glad you mentioned the email thing, James, because I put a quiz out on social media this week on our Facebook.
That's right.
And on our Instagram.
Yep, Shooby Podcast on Instagram.
Sent it out to everybody who's on our mailing list. Thank you very much for subscribing. And the simple question, James, I was only going to offer 350,000 pop points because it's not really an answer. It's just a suggestion. Mm-hmm. I said to people, what other expressions of admiration could Usher have said rather than, oh my gosh, yeah?
Yep.
A vicar in Kaniki says Usher could say heaven knows. A farmer in the Bahamas reckons Usher should say stone the crows. A butcher's got in touch to guess that he might utter holy cow. And a hippie, again in Kaniki, is saying that it would be good if Usher said wow.
Where's Kaniki?
A happy chap has answered back to say Usher should shout I'm delirious, while John McEnroe from long ago believes Usher should shout you cannot be serious. An old school Christian has got in touch again and he thinks that it's perfectly fine these days for Usher to exclaim good golly, whilst little Richard Penniman has texted in again to say he agrees with the old school Christian as long as you specifically express that and it's only addressed to Miss Molly. All good suggestions. I'm going to give 350,000 pop points. While James is going to point out that there's no such place as Kaniki.
It's a character in Grease, isn't it? And the band that Lauren Laverne was in.
Yeah.
Okay.
A hippie and a vicar are both in that band.
I see. I take it back. I apologise.
What do you reckon? 350,000 pop points, James. Go to someone.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
The UK's #1.
It's a non-mover at #1. It's This Ain't a Love Song by Scouting for Girls. Quite different from pretty much every other song in the chart this week. Maybe with the exception of She Said.
No. It's worlds apart from that.
Yeah, it's a sort of indie rock, anthemic, sing-alongy song.
As a lot of people pointed out, it sounds very similar to Somewhere Only We Know by Keane.
It's got that Keane-y
only the
going
intro,
on.
though. Only the intro.
Yeah.
It's only because it's a four-chorder going round and round. I know what they mean, and there's nothing wrong with that anyway, but yeah, it's got that vibe.
Their fourth and final UK top 10 hit, and they're only #1. Do you remember Scouting for Girls?
Not really, I have to say.
They were on the
Apart from in my real life.
They were on the playlists of various radio stations I worked for a lot.
Yeah.
At a time when we had a female newsreader called Charlie Girling, and we tried to come up with a feature called Girling for Scouts, but we couldn't think of anything that would be radio friendly. So it was just a title.
Yeah. I don't think I knew this song at all.
No?
I feel like I'd never heard it.
Scouting for Girls? Okay.
No. Go on.
So the writer and the front man is a guy called Roy Stride, who is, until recently, the co-host of Top Landing Gear, the UK's #1 aviation podcast.
Is he?
Yeah, well, they haven't put out an episode for a couple of years, but he was doing that.
Maybe because they got very few reviews from people who listen to it regularly, and then the people who listen to it regularly who haven't bothered to write a review yet didn't feel guilty enough.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
And that the UK's
Do you
#1
get me? Get me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm on about?
The UK's #1 aviation podcast then just stopped happening.
Just stopped.
Just stopped
because no one could write reviews. Well, no, they didn't even ask for Patreon, did they? They just asked for some reviews.
He's got some good quotes, Roy Stride.
Oh, go on. Let me try and guess who said them.
Well, I just told. Well, that's funny enough because his first one is about a quote from someone else.
Okay.
Right? So his quote says, "I don't know who said it, but someone once said that the best songs are about the first 5 minutes and the last 5 minutes of a relationship."
Good quote.
This is a good quote. We're attributing that to Roy Stride, but he's attributing it to someone he can't remember. I Googled that quote to see if I could find out who said it originally. Can't find it.
Okay.
So I don't know who said that.
Maybe Roy Stride made it up himself.
Yeah. He said, "You need 10 great hooks to create a strong song."
Okay.
And when asked this song, does this happen to you, this situation, he said, "Crime writers don't have to be murderers, do they?"
All right, I'm liking the cut of a Roy Stride.
I thought you'd like that
jib.
one. It's about a relationship that's ending,
Yeah.
but it's quite upbeat.
Molly Gedge on YouTube says one of the best songs ever wrote and sung by one of the best bands ever in the music industry. So, you know, there's that kind of fandom out there.
Good that Roy Stride's mom has got a YouTube account. I'm only teasing.
All right, the Dillygaff 594 says, strange how a man can take a punch, kick to the balls and other painful things, but heartache rips us to pieces.
Yeah, it's a song of heartache. This ain't a love song, this is goodbye.
Yes.
Goodbye. It reminded me a bit of, do you remember we did that song by Lawson, Standing in the Darrock?
In the Darrock.
Yeah, and we
yeah.
both went, oh, I secretly quite like this.
Yeah, as it worked its way in.
Yeah, I feel that way about this song. I've been into it this week.
I found myself only earlier this week, James, singing Lawson, standing in the dark to myself, thinking, blimey, this podcast has affected me. So maybe it'll happen with this song. I'm not sure. I don't really feel it, but loads of other people do. It's #1 for Pete's sake.
Well, the real issue that I wanted to talk about with this song is, of course, it's April 16th. This has been #1 for 2 weeks, which means it is 2010's Easter #1.
Thank the Lord.
Yeah. Now, a big deal is made of Christmas #1 every year, but nothing is ever made of the Easter #1.
That's true. Are we starting this up then?
Well, we don't have to start it up because thanks to a bloke called ChartJack2 on the BuzzJack forum, he has written a complete list of all the UK Easter #1.
Nice work, BuzzJack Forum and yourself. We're into this fella immediately, aren't we?
We're a big fan of ChartJack2.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
Songs we have already covered that turned out had been Easter #1.
Why have we never considered this, James?
Exactly. So we're retrospectively. These songs we've talked about in previous podcasts. This is our 50th episode. So going back through time, these are all the Easter #1s that we've talked about so far.
Before we get into this, we need other ones to commemorate certain dates. Should we have what was #1 around the time of 9/11?
Well, that's not every year. I mean, I know September the 11th is every year, but...
It happens every year, September the 11th.
Yeah, but...
What
no.
are the
What
good
about
parties?
Pentecost.
When's that?
I don't know.
St. Swithin's Day. Let's do that from now on. Anyway,
Swithin's Day
we're getting off the point.
Right,
Move on.
Songs we've covered that have been Easter #1s.
Yeah.
Secret Love.
Doris Day.
Yeah, only last week.
Only last week.
Side Saddle.
Russ Conway.
Yep. The Minute You're Gone.
Cliff Richard.
Yep. Save Your Kisses for...
He'd love an Easter #1,
Yep.
Cliff.
Save Your Kisses for Me.
Brotherhood of Man.
Back for Good.
Take that.
Firestarter.
Prodigy.
It's Like That.
It's just the way it did. That's Run DMC, and I can never remember his name. I call it Pat Jennings, the old Irish goalkeeper.
Yeah, Jason Nevins.
That's it.
I'm Going to Be 500 Miles.
Proclaimers, but in our case, when we talked about it, it had old
Peter Kay and
Matt
Lucas. And Blinding Lights.
It's Weekend.
Yeah, by the Weekend. So they were all Easter #1s that we didn't mention at the
When
time.
I think about it, James, all those songs make me feel so Eastery.
You say Cliff Richard would have loved having an Easter #1. He's actually had 2 Easter #1s.
Go on.
As well as Lonnie Donegan, Bucks Fizz, Take That, Harry Styles, and Lil Nas X. They've all had 2. But only one artist has had 3.
I'm liking the way this is going. I don't want to really talk about Skate
No,
for Girls.
no, I want to talk
It's
about
a great
this.
song. We love it. It's
Yeah,
brilliant.
it's
Tell
good.
us more about Easter #1s.
The only person who's had 3 Easter #1s, again, probably an appropriate artist.
Someone with a religious bent.
Yep. Again, female artist.
Who would that be? Dana?
No.
Go on, give me a clue.
80s.
A religious artist in the 80s?
Well, she's not a religious artist, but there's definitely a lot of links to religion. In fact, one of the songs is very linked to religion.
Go on.
It's Madonna. La Isla Bonita, Like a Prayer, and Vogue. have all been Easter number ones. So Like a Prayer, that's quite appropriate. So I looked down the list to see if there were any other sort of Easter number ones that were slightly appropriate.
What did you stop looking at earlier that you decided to leave it? What were you saying there? What was it? Remember?
Yeah, the song's about communication.
Yeah,
so
I'd
much rather do
You've
this.
been that off, and you thought of because you
Easter
said
ones.
I needed to get a life essentially, and I wanted to do some stuff. What you've done instead, James? Go on, I'm right into it, please.
So I thought these were potentially appropriate Easter number ones.
Go on.
Magic Moments by
Perry
Como.
Como.
Yeah.
Why would that be an appropriate
Well,
number one?
Magic Moments, and there was in an advert for chocolates, wasn't it, in the 80s?
That's right.
Yeah, so I
That's,
thought you get
chocolate's very
Easter.
Eastery. All right then. Good point.
How do you do it?
Jerry and the Pacemakers. What's that got to do with Easter?
How do you bring yourself back to life, Jesus? That's what I thought.
Hey, that's changed that song so much. I like it when there's a new interpretation. How do you do it? How do you do what you do to me? I wish I knew. I wish I knew.
Yeah.
Right.
The other Cliff song to be an Easter number one, of course, Congratulations.
It's congratulating
Easter.
Jesus.
Well, it's Easter, it's a celebration, isn't it?
Yeah, right. And some chocolates again, is it? Celebrations.
Yeah. Well, that's congratulations, not celebrations. Please release me.
Jesus' perspective.
Yeah, move the big stone out of the way.
Yeah. That's by Engelbert Humperdinck, just for clarity's sake.
I mean, Back for Good.
Again,
Yeah.
Jesus has returned to this earth forever by Take That Standard. And he did leave a mark on a coffee cup.
The one and only.
Chesney's looks. All right.
Slightly Easter related.
All right. Yeah.
What took you so long? 3 days, mate. Come on. Get a move on.
Who sang that again?
Emma Bunton, wasn't it? And Calvin Harris and Ellie Goulding in 2023 with Miracle.
Yeah,
Was an Easter number one.
It's a thing.
It is now.
Well, we'd like to thank that very much that fellow who did the website.
Chart Jack 2.
And we are going to
Buzz
take.
Jack.
Does he go on about the appropriateness of the lyrical content for the Easter number ones?
No, he just put a list up.
We're adding to
We're
the.
adding to
Yeah,
it.
all right then.
Adding to it. So hooray. Well done to Scout for Girls for having the Easter number one.
It's an Easter chart. In fact, let's do it again, James. I'm going to go through these songs because you've got skills for this. Why would Parachute be an Easter song by Cheryl Cole? Go on, you can do it.
Why? What's that got to do?
Why would Baby be an Easter song? Maybe not.
No.
Why would Rude Boy be an Easter song?
Can't say that about.
Because you want to get to Rihanna's eggs. Why would Hot be an Easter song by Inna?
Springtime, the weather gets nice.
That's right. Why would Carry Out be an Easter song by Timbaland and Timberlake?
Carry out the Easter eggs in a little basket.
This is it. It's all making a weird sense. Why would Pass Out be an... Well, hey, we all drink at Easter, don't we?
We all eat so much chocolate we pass out.
Why would Telephone be an Easter song?
It's not one.
Because you can ring your family up.
Oh, that's true.
Why would a song all about sexual assault be an Easter song? That's how I spent some Easters. OMG.
Yeah, well,
oh my God.
Well, it's gosh, but yeah.
That's pointless and Easter. All right, then. Rather pointlessly, we have devolved into babble at the end of this Easter chart, but I like very much that notion. Well, what a marvellous Easter top 10 that was.
Yeah, who knew?
Who knew?
Who knew? 16th of April, 2010. What was your favourite song?
If I had to this week, let's go for the one. I bought the Lady Gaga album on CD, as I mentioned in part one. I think I downloaded Tony Temper, Pass Out for 79 pence. The new one to me this week, very much Carry Out by Timbaland and Timberlake. I'm loving it. What was yours?
She Said by Plan B is one I've known and loved since it came out. But the one that has really got in there for me this week with its layers and its increasing complexity and the really amazing production.
I know you're not going to say Hot by Inna.
Yeah. It's, of course, Hot by Inna. What? No, Telephone.
Yep, a brilliant top 10. As always, you can listen to the music we've just been talking, analysing, being witty about. I'm trying to stop saying prattling on about. In our attached YouTube and Spotify playlists, heartily recommend you go to them, where you'll find another half a dozen songs, actually, which were all great as well. I'm going to say, James, I'm excited about this page.
They are. And the great thing about our Bonus Tracks podcast is that we get to highlight songs that we were convinced were top 10 hits that actually never got there.
Or sometimes we just pick really weird songs.
And sometimes we just pick really weird songs. And this week is a lovely blend of both of those things. There are a couple of very big songs in the bonus tracks.
That's right, a perfect Easter blend. I don't know, I'm just into the Easterness.
The whole Easter
I can't
thing.
believe we haven't done that in April. Thank you very much.
By the way,
what?
The Easter thing is gonna return in the bonus tracks.
What more impulse do you need to spend less than £1 a week on this sort of content? As always,
and also you keep this podcast going.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. Please leave us a review. Please rate, subscribe, follow, share. Be kind to your parents. As always, thank you to the record buying public or the record streaming or downloading public, more I imagine, for this chart 2010. Thank you to all the brilliant artists and writers and musicians who contribute to this top 10. But mainly, thank you very much for listening. We appreciate it.
And until next time, Shooby Dooby Doo up.
And have an Easter bop bop shoe up.
I'll do.
You'll knock that into shape.
Oh, yeah, I'm a fucking wizard.
As America's most trusted movers, Mayflower has seen it all, from big dreams and new beginnings.
All right, here we are.
Oh, it's perfect.
To first steps and fixer-uppers. From starter homes
So guess what? We're having another.
Another? We definitely need more space.
to more practical homes. Yes, Mayflower has been there for it all and will always have your back. Every moment, every move, every step of the way. Schedule your move now by going to Mayflower.com.
Bring incredible sound into every corner of your home with the new Wim Sound smart speaker. Get high-resolution audio with a 1.8-inch touchscreen, smart control, and modern design in one powerful speaker for just $299. From quiet mornings to lively family gatherings, Wim Sound makes every moment sound better and feel better, too. Create a home filled with sound you love. Ready to upgrade your sound? Shop now at Amazon and search Wim Sound. That's WIIMSOUND.